With Garrison's backing, their investigation gained legitimacy. They subpoenaed witnesses, many of whom were now more willing to speak out after years of silence. The pressure mounted, and cracks began to appear in the official story. A key witness in the Warren Commission report recanted his testimony, claiming he was pressured by authorities. Public interest in the case, fueled by Jackdaw and Sarah's tireless efforts, reached a fever pitch. The media, once reluctant to touch the story, couldn't ignore it any longer. The specter of a government cover-up loomed large. But the forces protecting the official narrative weren't about to give up without a fight. A smear campaign was launched against Jackdaw and Sarah, painting them as conspiracy theorists and opportunists. Threats escalated, forcing them to live under constant guard. Sleep was a luxury, replaced by the constant vigilance of knowing they were being watched. Undeterred, they pressed on. Garrison, emboldened by the growing public support, convened a grand jury. The nation held its breath as they listened to a parade of witnesses, their testimonies contradicting the Warren Commission's findings. Tensions ran high, and the outcome was uncertain. On a sweltering summer day, the grand jury reached its verdict. No indictment. Disappointment hung heavy in the air, a crushing blow after years of painstaking work. But for Jackdaw and Sarah, it wasn't the end. They knew the truth was out there, simmering just below the surface. The media coverage, though initially intense, began to wane. Public interest shifted, and the JFK assassination receded into the background, yet another unsolved mystery of the turbulent 20th century. But for Jackdaw and Sarah, the fire within them never quite died. They continued their investigation on a smaller scale, chasing down leads and compiling their findings. Years passed, marked by triumphs and setbacks. Jackdaw published several books, his theories gaining traction in the alternative media landscape. Sarah, disillusioned with mainstream journalism, became a college professor, teaching investigative journalism and keeping the spirit of truth-seeking alive. One day, a breakthrough. A retired CIA agent, racked with guilt on his deathbed, confessed his involvement in the assassination. He revealed a clandestine operation, a rogue faction within the agency that saw Kennedy as a liability in the Cold War. They facilitated the plot, providing Oswald with weapons and training, ensuring his escape route was cut off. The revelation, though coming decades too late, provided a missing piece of the puzzle. With this new information, Jackdaw and Sarah teamed up with a younger generation of journalists, determined to keep the case alive. They petitioned for a full disclosure of classified documents related to the assassination, hoping for a definitive answer. The fight for transparency was long and arduous. The government, citing national security concerns, redacted significant portions of the documents. However, glimpses of the truth emerged. Internal memos hinted at knowledge of a potential plot, evidence deliberately ignored. Names of known CIA operatives surfaced, their connections to Oswald raising new questions. The public discourse around the JFK assassination transformed. The lone gunman theory, once sacrosanct, became a subject of debate. Jackdaw, Sarah, and their fellow truth-seekers, despite never achieving a full official vindication, had succeeded in chipping away at the monolithic narrative, planting seeds of doubt that flourished with each passing year. The story of the JFK assassination remains a haunting echo of a bygone era. Was it a lone gunman fueled by anger, or a complex web of conspiracies woven by powerful forces? The answer may forever lie shrouded in the shadows. But one thing is certain, the pursuit of truth, even in the face of immense obstacles, serves as a vital safeguard against the erosion of history and a constant reminder that the powerful aren't always as invincible as they appear.